Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another episode of Bursa Secrets Show. How's everyone? First of all, Happy New Year 2021. Hope this year will be much better than last year for you. I don't know how you have been doing last year. From what I see, because it's at the year end, so on Facebook and Instagram, there will be many people that will be sharing, hey, what's the review on 2020? And I see two extreme, Some people are doing very well, right? In year 2020, not only they get promoted, they also make a lot of money from share market. They learn a lot of things, right? This crisis wake them up, change their career. Everything is like going to next level, despite the bad things happening in the world. Then there is another group that is affected by this crisis, maybe financially not doing so well, but is getting more fit, right? And at the same time, learn some life lesson like try to appreciate life more, right? Appreciate the freedom that we used to have, right? So all in all, I think it's a very good year last year, especially for our self-development. But of course, right now, we are not out of the wood yet. In fact, we are in the considered most dangerous situation right now. So everyone, please take care because I want all of you to continue to be my viewer. So I hope everyone will have a good year this year and stay healthy. How's everyone doing? So we have Nicholas, we have Kit Chen, we have Chong Ming, Chu Ying Eng T, Janet, Kelvin Chan. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, right? King Yam Yam, right? Happy New Year, the sticker. Liao is watching this. Teng Teng also watching this. Hey, thank you everyone for being so supportive. So I hope to start year 2021 good with you as well. But today, right, if you look at the, like your investment, your stocks portfolio, it looks a little bit, not so healthy, isn't it? How many of you agree? Today is really starting the year ang. If we are talking about Chinese superstition, right, this year is going to be a super good year. You know why? Everywhere it's been raining, right? It's been raining for 2-3 days consecutively. In Mandarin, we say money equals water. So money is flowing in, water flowing every day, money flowing in every day, Means this year we're going to have a lot of money. I'm trying to be like feng shui guy now. And on top of that, right, the share market opened ang today, especially if you have bought some glove stocks, etc. It's all ang, all red, right? And even my own portfolio, some of the stocks I'm sharing that I'm holding is also red, right? But today's discussion will be a little bit different. From now onward, right, our Bursa Secret Show and everything that we are sharing will be a little bit different because last week there is some announcement by Securities Commission, and after I've read, I want to err on the careful side. So it will be less likely to see me talking about Malaysia stocks and talking into the details on stocks, especially to Malaysian viewer. But if it's on YouTube for US viewer wise, then it may be a different story, right? So I hope you understand. If you ask questions regarding, can I still buy this? What do you think about this? All of this I cannot answer anymore, right? But that said, I believe there is still huge value that I can provide by sharing with you what I will do in a certain scenario with a certain imaginary stock, right? And how I will allocate my capital, the best practices when it comes to investing, all right? So let's talk about today. A lot of the stocks drop, right? And I heard actually from the Telegram group, right? Telegram channel by Lucas. He's saying, and also Rondi also shared this thing. So I'm just sharing what they've shared. They are sharing that, today a lot of stocks drop and they suspect, they heard some rumor, it could be due to the introduction of short selling. Anybody aware of this? If you're aware of this, you type in short selling. And I think this could be, a very important development, but it should be initially only. It won't be always like this, right? Like today is the first day effective where the huge institution, they can start to short sell a share. Anybody wants to know what is short selling? Type in me if you want to know what is short selling, right? Hi, Lo Wai Ming, New Year, New Hope. Yeah, definitely. In fact, I believe this year will be much better than last year. Nicholas say, Happy New Year. New Year. Brian Chai, Ang. Okay. Kevin Chan, all red. Ang ma, good ma. Nicholas Yap say, lose from last year until this year. Okay, short selling, RSS. Right? You guys want to know what's short selling? No, actually, this short selling, for me, is a good thing. Right? For me, it's a good thing. But I'll share on why later. But before I continue, right, I want to share one thing. Can you guys help me with one thing? This one thing is what? Now, you see, I'm a very passionate person, right? If you agree, you type in 1. So I want to share a lot of things to help you. But at the same time, I want to make sure I am compliant, that I never give any investment advice, because I'm only an educational guy. So in any time, if you feel like, something that I say is already a bit on giving opinion on a stock or recommendation on any stock, please let me know at the comment there. Warn me and stop me if I accidentally cross a line. Is that fine? Type in yes if it's fine, right? Yeah. So now it's for educational purpose, everything I share. So what is short selling? Now, I see there's a lot of advantage, but I'll talk about the advantage later. In short selling, you just need to think about it. Share market, right? In the past, most of us is only familiar with buy low, sell high, right? Buy low, sell high. As long as the share price goes up, I should make money, right? That is the usual way of investing or trading, right? You want the share price to go up. Cool? Type in 2 if you understand what I mean. But short selling gives you more flexibility, especially when it's a bear market time, right? Imagine if you can only make money when share price go up. What if during the bear market time, like in Malaysia, there are years where 2014 or 2016, share price is coming down, and like 2018, a lot of the share, most of it is coming down, right? Or in early March, right, 2020. In those periods, let's say if you are a trader, you are waiting for the share market to go up for you to make money. Difficult, ma? If the share price don't go up, very difficult for you to make money. So that's why there is a new, right, or there is a different way for you to make money, that is short selling. In short selling is you make money as a share price go down, and the way you do that is you sort of borrow money from somebody, borrow the stock from somebody. You take the stock, you sell first, okay? Then after that, you need to buy back the share, the stock that you sold, to give to this person. But let's say, there's this person, Adam, right? Adam have this stock A. I think stock A will drop in share price because it's been downtrend. So I say, Adam, why don't you sell this stock A? Adam say, I'm a long-term investor, ma. Why sell? But it's downtrend, seems like it will go down further. Nobody know it will go down one, right? Downtrend, I keep lah. I'm holding for 3-4 years. What I care? But you see, so weird, because of a trader mentality. But this Adam is long-term investor. So I say, why don't you lend me your share? I sell first. Since you don't care, you're long-term investor, you just want the share, right? Never mind. I will give you the share plus interest. But you pinjam me the share first, right? Let's say you have 100 shares, you pinjam me 100 shares. So I sell at 1 ringgit first. Okay, I sell 1 ringgit. Then 1 week later, the share price dropped to 50 cents. I buy back 100 shares, right? So I borrow 100 shares, I sell at 1 ringgit, I get 100 ringgit. It dropped to 50 cents. I buy back using just 50 ringgit. So the other 50 ringgit is mine. This 100 share, I give back to Adam, plus maybe I give him 5 ringgit interest. Okay? So it's a win-win situation. I win because I sell, I get 100, then later I buy back 50 ringgit only. I got 50 ringgit extra, right? That's my profit. But of course, minus interest, I got 45 ringgit profit. Adam also win, because Adam initially got 100 share. Now he also got 100 share plus 5 ringgit interest. So Adam win, I also win. But in terms of paper, Adam may be making paper loss. But what if 3 years later the share go to 3 ringgit? Adam also make money, ma. So Adam make money as a long-term investor. I make money as a short-term seller. If you understand what I'm saying, type in UND. If you understand, type in UND, right? Andrew asked how to borrow from Adam. Thomas asked how to, short, how to loan. Now, for this question, in the future, or maybe this Wednesday, I will invite Lucas, right? Lucas is our broker from UOB Kay Hian, and he will come and share with you how to do RSS and how to let you short sell the share, right? Calvin Chan said Adam will not be happy because his share now is worth only $50. Lim Jo say, I don't know the Adam. Now, you don't need to worry because there is this broker law. Broker will help you arrange the thing, right? If you want, they can arrange for you. Probably, I don't know about Malaysia broker, but US broker, like if you are using Interactive Broker, when you open the account, they will ask you to tick, right? Tick one box. Do you allow people to borrow your share to sell first, then later give you back the share? In the meantime, you earn interest, right? Most of the people will take one, right? Rashidi asked, what if the share price go up? Now, if share price go up, then you lose money as a short seller. So it's the same thing If you are betting the share price to go down, it go up, then you lose money right? That's a good question, Rashidi. Now, by the way, guys, Linjo said if institution can do SS while we can't, then we die standing low, right? Is SS going to be open for all? IDSS is open for all. SS, is it open for all? I need to check, right? Because I'm not a pro in this. I believe could be possible. Let's get Lucas to come and talk about this. But what I want to share is the benefit of having this thing around. Now, by the way, guys, I need you to help me one thing. Okay, another thing, one is remind me whenever I'm making a wrong thing. But one thing is, guys, I'm today and from now onward, my Bursa Secret Show is sort of like, you go to shopping center or you go to airport, outside got people, do guitar, sing song, all this one, right? Yeah? Can you listen for free? Type in yes if you can listen for free. People play guitar, sing song, right? Yes, you can listen for free. But if you are a generous person, you can give them some tip throw in like 10 ringgit, 50 ringgit, right? So if you want to do that, you have an opportunity to do that now by sending me Facebook stars, right? Now, you don't need to send a lot, right? But if you like my sharing and you feel like, Ming Tek helped me a lot, right? Even though I'm not his student, I never joined his program, but he helped me a lot. I want to support him. What you can do is you can send me Facebook stars. You see, you can see a star logo here, right? Send some stars. Any amount will do, right? Every star you send is about 1 cent earnings to us. 1 cent only, right? But never mind. I just want to feel like, wow, a lot of people send stars, right? It doesn't matter how many you send, if you feel like sending, right? So please help, right? Because on top of that, I believe it also helps with the algorithm. Having people send Facebook stars, this video can reach more people. Because Facebook make a lot of money from the Facebook stars, right? So if you like my song, please throw in few dollar. All right. So what is the advantage of having a short selling thing happening in the market? Well, the advantage of having this short selling thing available in the market, for me, there is 3, right? And I'm most attracted by the number 1, right? Wow, Yikai is our first star sender. Thank you, Yikai. Let me like. Thank you, right? So if you don't know how to send, it's on the bottom right. You need to buy the stars to send, right? That is how Facebook make money. And I also hope that will be. Thank you, Carl Mumu, for sending stars as well. Thank you very much for being my first supporter. Okay, so there are 3 advantages to having this short selling. It depends on whether you're a long-term investor or a short-term trader. If you're a long-term investor, I think this is a super good benefit for you. There's 3 benefits why. Number 1, right? This gives you arbitrage opportunity. Arbitrage opportunity. Now, I ask you guys a question, right? Ask you guys a question. How many of you bought any company warrant or rights issue before? But you see the warrant or rights issue, the price of the warrant or rights don't go up as fast as the mother share one. Sometimes very weird. By logic, by theory, the mother share price and the son share price should move together. Mother move 1 cent, son also should move up 1 cent, right? If you understand what I'm saying, type in 1, right? If you understand what I'm saying, type in 1. This is about warrant. If you have the warrant and the mother share, if the mother share usually move up 1 cent, the son should move up 1 cent, man. By logic, if this is an efficient market, right? Type in yes if you agree, right? Thank you, Margaret, for sending star. Thank you, Mok Chun Kian, for sending star. Now, right now, for sending star, I don't have any gift for you. But when in the future, if I can think of any gift, and we actually have a record of who is sending the stars, we may, feature you or give you special access to our training, etc. in the future. But right now, I cannot promise anything. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Amanda. This is a breakthrough for us. This is the first time we get stars. Any amount would really be beneficial and helping us a lot. Okay? Yeah. So sometimes mother share move, but son don't move. This situation rarely happen in other markets, but in Malaysia, maybe because not many people understand how mother and son work or warrant work, or maybe because there's not this thing called short selling before this. Okay, why? Now, example, you need to listen closely at this example because it can get confusing. Okay? Let's say, because I'm really telling about a stock now, but can everybody type in agree? When I'm telling this is not a game plan for you to buy or sell this share, right? Really is for purely imaginary educational purpose, just to illustrate this concept to you. Can everybody type in yes? Because with the new regulation, I really need to be very careful, right? So type in yes, and I'll share with you one example that I can see recently, that happened to one company, right? And if there's this short selling thing, then it won't happen and there's opportunity to make money. So if I look at this example, let's say denounce, right? A lot of people here heard of denounce, right? Yes, denounce. Okay, this denounce, last time the share price used to be 60 cents. Then if you have the warrant, right? If you have the warrant, you are supposed, right? Now, mother share is 60 cents. You have the warrant, you are supposed to be able, mother, okay, warrant, okay. Oh, I think you can. Okay, mother share 60 cents. If you have the warrant, right, or the rights issue, you can buy a mother share for only 45 cents. This means the son should be worth 15 cents, right? The son should be worth 50 cents, because if I buy this warrant, that means the warrant should be worth 50 cents. If I buy this warrant at 15 cents, I top up 45 cents, I can get a mother share worth 60 cents. So this son should be worth 15 cents at least. If you can follow, type in 1 if you can follow. If you can follow, type in 1 if you can follow. Okay? So the son should be worth 15 cents because I just top up 45 cents, I can get the mother at 60 cents. Right? Everybody can so far? If don't understand, can ask question. I can pause a little bit until you understand. Right? Thank you, Desmond, for sending stars. Right? Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Liu Jiaming. Wow, Jared sent 100 stars. Thank you, Margaret Moy. I think you sent twice, right? Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Correct. So there's sometimes there are these situations where the mother share go to 62 cents, but the warrant never move or haven't moved on. If you encounter this situation before, you type in me, right? If you encounter this situation before, you type in me. Thank you, Brian Chai, for sending us stars. Lim Jo say 150 stars cost me 4 ringgit. If I send 150 to you, you only earn 150. Facebook makan the rest. Facebook will makan about 30% of whatever you send, but you know, Facebook also need to make money, right? So I'm willing to give them, right? I'm willing to work for them because I'm an investor in Facebook. Yeah. So sometimes the mother share move up the share price, but the son don't follow. So in this case, there is an opportunity. Can everybody type in opportunity? Type in opportunity, or type in chance, CHACE. Because you see, if I can buy the sun at 15 cents, then I top up 45 cents, I can get something that is worth 62 cents, right? But my cost is only 60 cents. So I make 2 cents, almost no risk, right? I make 2 cents, almost no risk. If you can see this, you type in C, right? I buy the sun 15 cents, I convert plus using additional 45 cents, I can get the mother share that is worth 62 cents now at only 60 cents. So it's a 2 cent profit for free, you know. This is almost guaranteed profit. You understand what I mean? If I can do this, this is almost guaranteed profit, right? And you are thinking, wow, too good to be true, Actually, this is a very normal thing, right? Investment bank have one whole department just to do this thing. It's called arbitrage, right? Randy used to do it a lot, right? Randy is quite good at it, okay? If this is good sharing, send me some 50 stars or 100 stars, please. Cool? All right? Yeah. Do you have any question regarding the lesson that I shared just now? Right? So I want to share this thing. It's possible to do this and make a 2 cent pure profit. If understand one, give me 2 lah. I really want to make sure you can follow. Type in 2 if you understand, right? Type in 2 if you understand, right? Sometimes because Malaysia market, some stocks, not many people look at it. Mother share move or this sun haven't moved. There's opportunity for you to make some risk-free money there, right? In theory, it works, right? In theory, this works in theory. But in application, it may not work. Why? Because if you are trying to do it on your own, you buy the sun, you convert to be mother, it usually takes 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks time, what if the share price drop back? You understand what I mean? So it's not a confirmed thing. But with this short selling, if you can sell short share for a few days, right, or 2 weeks, that means you sell the share now. So if that case, if you can do this and you can sell the share now first, then later only give back the further. You imagine how we apply it? Yeah, correct. KH Woon, you're right, right? Mother share may drop, in theory it works, but in application, it cannot if you cannot do short selling. But if you can, what you can do is, you see sun 15 cents, mother 62, you fast short sell the mother first. Short sell mother, you get 62 cents first. Get the 62 cents a day, you go and buy the sun at 15 cents, add 45 cents, convert, your cost is 60 cents, you profit 2 cents. Then after that, you short sell, that means you borrow somebody's share to sell, you give back the mother share to the fella, plus some interest, maybe 0.5 cents or 1 cent, right? At the end, you still make money, right? This one literally is almost no risk one. It's like a job only. That is what we call arbitrage. You need to be fast. You need to observe the market, right? Type in ART, art, if you catch what I mean. Thank you, Wei Meng, for sending me stars. Thank you, Wai Seng, for sending me stars. Thank you, Jonathan, for sending me stars. Lin Jo say loophole. Not really loophole. It's a market inefficiency, right? So guys, you understand why there is this thing called short selling, Adi? Right? It is a way to help the market become more efficient. So if you see, if everybody do this, they will drive up the price of the sun one. Because everybody want to buy the sun and convert until there is no difference, so the sun will also go up one. Right? More demand there. So it's actually helping the market become better and better. All right? So that's fine. Thank you, Ken Lock, for sending 45 stars. Good. We have this stars thing going on. I believe Facebook will try to spread my video to more people, and it will be easier for us to do whatever thing at the end. And thank you everyone for being really so supportive and helping me come up with this initiative. Right, really appreciate. Maybe someday, right, I will do like a goal. Once most of the stars that you give, maybe one day I'll do like a promotion. If I can see a need, we can do like charity drive or something. All the stars you give, I donate out. You guys know, right? I want the stars to happen, but I don't exactly, Never mind, let's move on. Number 2, right? Short selling also give you trading variety. Like I said just now, usually we can only make money as the share price goes up, but now we can make money even if share price come down, right? Because of this short selling thing. Cool? So it's really helping. So if you are having trouble, right, getting consistent profit in the market, because all along you have only known how to make money as share price go up, maybe you can start to learn how to make money as share price come down, right? Thank you, Desmond, for sending us stars, and thank you, Thomas, for being our top fan and also sending us stars. Okay, the third thing, which is what is my favorite thing, because number 1, arbitrage, there is opportunity to do, but like I say, I don't know whether we can do the short selling for a few days. As far as I know, cannot yet, only institution. Trading variety, if you know me for some time, I'm not a short-term trader. I'm not really active in short-term trading, especially intraday, no. But volatility, I like it. You see, last year, right, it's so common you take a stone throw, most people get 50 to 150% return last year. No hard feelings, if you didn't get that, it's fine, because there's up and down. But a lot of the investors that I know make 50 to 150% return last year, right? Why do they make so much money? You know what's the number 1 secret why they are able to make so much money, right? One of my coach, Zheng Yu, say this. He heard from my uncle say, stocks investor, we are not afraid of volatility. We are afraid of market that are not moving. Because if the market don't go up or don't go up and don't go down, very tough to make big money. Understand? Type in 1 if you understand. But if market up down very fast, to those smart one, they can make very cow money, can make cowlat money. If you agree, you type in agree, right? You can buy at very low and then sell at very high, then buy at very low again, sell at very high if there's volatility. So this short selling should create more volatility in the market like today. You see, today is a good opportunity, Okay, I cannot comment more already, right? I cannot comment more already. Yeah, later go into the gray area. So, today, I myself look at some of the stocks. I personally, sometimes, right, if share price drop, right, if it drop, right, if you like a share for long term, and if it drops simply because somebody is short selling it, but the business is good, do you see this as an opportunity or a threat if you're a long-term investor? Type in O if you see this as an opportunity. Type in T if you see this as a threat, right? I mean, if I like a stock, right? I've been collecting a stock, right, in Bursa, a new stock, right? I've been collecting a new stock in Bursa lately, and I'm going in batches. And I thought this share is going uptrend. But suddenly today, a lot of my stock, I won't mention any stock name. The reason is I already shared with you earlier. A lot of the stock that I'm holding dropped. But I still have a lot of cash. I have 40-50% cash. So for me, it's a good opportunity because I know these are solid one. I'm not doing it for trading. Okay? If you are doing it for trading, yes, it could be a threat because uptrend one pun can shake you out. Kena cut loss and tomorrow come back. So it's very shaky and very uncertain. But if you're a long-term investor, down, buy more, down to the price you like, buy more. So it's a good opportunity, right? Yeah. So you see, most of you is very good. You guys say it's a good opportunity. Agree, right? Thank you, Lim Jo, for sending 150 stars. I think today we have quite a lot of stars today. I think almost reached 1,000. My goal is to reach 35,000 within this week. Please help me reach this goal. Okay, where was I? Okay, short selling characteristic. Okay, now we come to the interesting part, really interesting part, very, very interesting part. We talk about a thought experiment, okay? We talk about a thought experiment, right? A thought experiment. What is a thought experiment? Okay, let's imagine. What are the kind of stock that will drop the most under this short selling situation? Let's imagine if I am a trader that is doing short selling. What do you think are the criteria that you will pick to short sell? Can some of you share with me here? What are the criteria that you will pick to short sell stock? What are the stocks that you will short sell? That means bet the share price will go down. What are the characteristics of the stock that you will pick so that the share price will go down? By the way, help me share this video. Let's see if we can reach 1,000 people today. Thank you, Edwin, for sending 18 stars. Thomas said downtrend stocks. Yes, correct, right? Downtrend stocks for sure, right? Downtrend stocks. I mean, because you don't want to go against a trend, right? If I want to bet the company that will go down in share price, definitely I want to find downtrend stocks, right? So can you imagine this? If it's already a downtrend stock, this thing will cause downtrend to be even more downtrend. If you can see what I see, type in C. If you can see what I see, you type in C. Okay? Now, there are certain criteria to be, not all the stock can be short sell. There are 1,000 stock, but about 200 stock can be short sell only. Do you want the list of the stock that can be short sell? Do you want to see what stock is getting short sell or can be short sell? If you want to see, type in me. If you want to see what are the stock that are part of the list of stock that you can short sell, that you can bet it to come down. You see, if there is a lot of people trying to short sell a share, I mean, this is not imaginary short sell. If you short sell, everybody short sell, it can really push the share price to go down one. Understand? Right? So if they short sell, because huge sell volume, the share price really can go down one. Right? So it's also a supply-demand thing. So there are criteria for that. Now, if you want the list of the company that is in the list of the company that they can short sell, you can go to t.me/savvy. Okay, you join my Telegram channel here, right? Later, I will upload the PDF of the official 200 companies that is under the short sell list. And when I look at the 200 company and I look at the companies that are in red today, there are good correlation. There are a good correlation between companies that are in the list and companies that go down a lot today, like 3 to 5% today. Okay, for example, the companies that are in this list, for example, okay, are Top Glove, Hatta Lega, E&O, D&O, as well as NTPM. Okay, now I mentioned this stock simply just to share with you. These are the examples of stock that are in the list. It's not saying the share price will go down or the share price will go up, or never talk about the investment potential of them. Okay, simply saying these stocks are in that list. Cool? All right. And there are a few criteria, like the market cap should be 500 million and above. It should have some good float, etc. Right? So if you want to get this list, you can join my Telegram channel. Later, I will send the list to that channel. Hey, keep the stars coming if you like whatever I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, lor, if I'm a short seller, right? If I'm a short seller, I will prefer to pick downtrend stock or no story stock, right? The super uptrend stock, cheese in there, go against the trend. Of course, I won't short sell them. I personally, right? Or I don't know, conspiracy theory lah. I mean, like in the future, I believe possible there will be more conspiracy theory, whereby this guy issue a report, say this company not good, then he go and short sell it. That's also a way for them to make money, right? Type in yes if you understand, but of course, there should be a regulation behind it to make sure they are not causing harm to the market lah, right? Yeah. So that is all I have to share about short selling, especially in the context of today's share market. A lot of people are thinking today's share market may not be performing is due to the short selling. Okay, so see, funding for management interview transcript 35,000 stars. Now, I am still gonna be doing interview with management. Okay, so in this month, what my team and I will be doing is we will be interviewing Top Glove Management, BS, not really interviewing lah. Okay, for Top Glove and BS, we are attending the AGM. So you guys may not have the time to attend AGM or the time may not be right for you. My team will attend the AGM, write down exactly what was the question being asked and what was answered, right? And then after that, we will share with you the transcript, maybe either via Facebook Live or at our Telegram channel, but just transcript, no analysis, no write-up, whatever. What we heard, we're gonna warming up, just like like our nota only lah, none of our opinion. Then also we will go to Samaidan, Kejaya, Prospect, KIP REITs, Jack's Resources. These are a company that I'm targeting to go and interview the management, ask some questions, and then the questions that I ask as well as the answer, I will release to you. Also without my opinion. Now, the reason why we are doing this is because information is a very important thing in the share market, right? If you agree, you type in 1. If you get good quality information, right, sometimes it can help you make even better informed decision, right? And a lot of the time, the decision that we are making may not be very well because we may lack some information. That's why my team will go. In order to do that, because we cannot, we cannot sell the report anymore. We cannot sell report or, something like that. So in short, if you want us to be able to continue to do this the whole time as a full team, then I hope you can support my company by paying some stars just to reward us if you like whatever we are sharing, okay? So Jared is asking how to join my Telegram channel. Just go to t.me/savvy, okay? Now, I need to clarify again, from now on, whatever we do, we are not going to give our opinion on any stock, right? So you need to be very aware of that. If in any time I accidentally give an opinion on any stock, please let me know, okay? All right. So, Lo Yeojun say, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Writer of short selling report can be sued for wrong reporting. I'm not sure about that, right? Wrong reporting? Is it wrong to write short selling report? I don't think so, ma. They are right, ma. They do the homework. Why cannot write? No problem, ma. Can they continue to short selling for 1 year? Example, stocks from 100 become 5 cents. Wow. Now, this one, I believe there is a limit and there is an interest being accrued. And the interest is variable one, I believe, right? So it's very complex. We need to get an expert. Maybe Lucas can let us know. Okay? Now, how many of you, you may be doing good, you may not be doing good in terms of an investment result, but you hope or you're not so happy with your investment result one. type in A, type in A if you like to have a better result, or in some way you are stuck in certain stocks, right? Stuck in certain stocks, right? Type in A, or you might be having some losses and now you're a bit lost, right? At first you're making money, but over time you're a bit lost. Now, why am I sharing this? Because based on what I understand from the group chat and from what people are sharing to each other, and I know some of the stocks that people are buying, I think right now, especially last year, 2020, so easy to make money, so many people get into share market. I think a lot of the viewer here may be stuck in certain stocks, right? So, and right now, especially with today, it may cause you to feel a bit lost and panic, and you're really a bit nervous now because initially you have a plan until you get punched in the face, then now you don't have a plan anymore, right? If you are like that, you type in me, right? Type in me. So this is the main reason why I come on Facebook Live to share today, because as you can see that I've not been active for some time, right? But I want to take today as a good opportunity to share this because it really feels quite lonely sometimes. And you know, when you invest in share market, right? I think like a lot of the viewer here, right? A lot of the viewer here, you may not be, you know, part of a lot of people invest together. Maybe in your family or among the circle of friends that you have, you are a small minority. Most people don't invest in stocks, and they believe that stocks may be, you know, cheating money, or it's just a get rich quick scheme that is not practical, right? People may not look highly upon the fact that you are investing in stocks, and they use the word 玩股票 or 赌股票. So they are looking at you more like gambling, and you're trying to prove them wrong, right? Initially you get good result, but then now, you know, maybe they are right? Maybe you're thinking, you start to doubt yourself, and you start to doubt whether this share market really is a, you know, cheating game, right? Cheat you to go in, then later make you lose money. If you're thinking like that, I want you to know, don't worry, right? Share market confirm is a legit thing. It's confirmed something that works. But the thing is, you need to have a perseverance and a realistic expectation. Okay? 花没有白日红啊. So not every day the share price will go up. There are ups and they are down, right? And these are opportunity. When it's down, it's very tough, right? You can find that you are going through a very huge cycle. When it's down, you really doubt yourself, and you doubt the technique that you learn, right? And you start to understand yourself more. You start to lose patience. At first, you think you're a long-term investor. Now, you cannot, right? You're long-term as long as the share price keep going up. When share price drops, suddenly you become short-term trader, right? Or you are a short-term trader as long as share price go up. When it comes down, you become long-term investor suddenly. So all these things may make you doubt yourself and feel lost. And if you're feeling that, I hear you, right? Reason is, when I first started investing 6 years ago, now it's like 2007 or 8 years ago, right? I faced the same thing. Initially make a lot of money, then after that lose money, right? Then I start to question, is the books that I read or seminar that I attend really, you know, give me nonsense thing? Or is there something wrong in terms of the way I'm applying, right? Or should I believe myself? It's just a matter of time before the share price recover. So if you're thinking like that, maybe let me just give you two questions, right? After, you know, so many years of trying to error and facing some issue myself, I'm very clear now. When the share price drop and I feel worried or lost, I just ask myself these two questions. So that's why you see today, you won't see me getting very stuck or very fun now about a stock one, right? Just two questions. Number one, if the share price drop a lot, you need to ask yourself, what is the reason that I see that is obvious, right? Thank you, Oiseng, for sending 45 stars, right? What is the reason for the share price to drop? Is there a reason, like they released the quarterly report not good, or they release a news that will really impact their business for the long term? Or is it really just a small issue, market sentiment, market not good, or like for today, like short selling? If it's the other case, but the business is still good and intact, and I'm a long-term investor, then I won't be worried at all. I won't go and guess this, guess that. Okay? Now, second question you need to ask yourself is the reason why I buy this stock still valid? Okay? If you are buying this stock simply because you think the share price will go up in the short term, but today the share price drop and start to look downtrend, then you need to know what you have to do, right? Usually when somebody lose money, it's because they don't have a plan in the beginning when they enter a trade, or after they enter the trade, they forget the plan, right? If you have a plan, that means I buy this share because it's a support or it's uptrend. When it's changed, break support or it already downtrend, you need to cut loss. That is part of the plan, right? If that's your plan for trading. The second thing that you can do, right, if you're a long-term investor, is if the share price drop, that's part of the plan. That's why I go in stages. I just buy more, or I'm buying the stock because I believe the stock is giving good dividend and the business will be still good for the foreseeable future, 5 year, 10 year. And I don't mind getting this kind of dividend yield, and I like being in this business. Then just keep long, right? So if you ask these two questions, you will not be lost anymore. You understand what I mean? Just by asking these two questions, you will not be lost anymore. All right? How many of you find this, whatever I'm sharing here, helpful, especially if you are lost? Type in I if you find this helpful, especially when you're lost. Just ask these two questions. You will always know what to do after you ask these two questions, right? So JY Yap say, short-term become long-term, long-term become contribution. Contribution to the share market. Thank you, Ikai. Thank you, Eddie. Hope whatever I shared just now is really beneficial to you. Yeah, I've already just banned this, scammer princess. Yeah, and at the end of the day, right, one thing that I learned is don't be stubborn. No, don't be stubborn, right? Don't be stubborn. Now, it's really a fine line. This is the toughest part of investing to me. It's a fine line between stubborn and conviction. Sometimes share price drop, you need to have conviction to hold because you have done your homework. You are sure this is a good thing, you just hold. But sometimes, right, there are things that you are missing and you need to be open-minded to listen to what others is sharing and be open to change your mind. So there is a balance. You need to have humility. At the same time, you need to have conviction after you have done the right homework. All right? So I hope this helps you. And this balance comes with experience. And that's why one of our best practices in Savvy is we like to keep a trading journal. Okay? Now, if you like whatever I've shared so far, send us some stars. Okay? All right. So what is a trading journal, or what is a diary? Investor's diary. This is a journal where you write, today, I just bought this share. Reason being is like this, like this, like this, and this is my plan. So maybe 3 months down the road, the share doesn't perform. You need to look back. That day when you buy the stock, what is the reason? What was the plan? If it already don't fulfill, you need to follow the plan. That's why we have a plan. When you do that, one thing is sure, you become a systematic trader or investor, and systematic trader or investor definitely will perform much better than someone without a plan or without a system. Okay? Do you enjoy today's sharing so far? Type in yes if you enjoy today's sharing so far. Now, unfortunately, again, as I say, I cannot comment on any stock name. Okay, so don't ask me about the stock where can top up or why it drop. I cannot comment about them. All right. Now, I have been missing for about 2 weeks, right? Not so active. And I apologize for that. But in return, I try to share something beneficial to you by posting videos and free content, all this. The reason why I've not been active in the past 2 weeks is because it's not been a very good 2 weeks for me. But I promise you, moving forward, we will start to be more and more active. And, this will be a very good year. So maybe just let me share a little bit about my personal experience lately and how maybe, from this story, it can help you. Because right now, listening to this, I don't know where you are. Maybe you're having a good job, you get promoted, you get good investment result. Or some of you, maybe your investment result is affected, or you may not be doing so well in terms of your job, right? Or whatever, or health-related part, right? But I believe in one thing strongly, because in my career, 6-7 years, I've been through very high and very low as well. And I just believe one thing, man. When it comes to career as well, business as well, healthcare, or investing, as long as you don't give up and you tell yourself, like really, really, you tell yourself, I'm not gonna be average. I'm not gonna let this setback stop me. No matter what, I commit to not only become as good as last time, I will become much better than last time. Before this bad news hit me, I will be much better than that. If you commit to that, right, you will find a way. As long as you don't give up, you still haven't lose. So whether you're stuck in investment or your business not doing well or whatever, just understand this. This is not the first time you hit a roadblock, and every time you come up stronger. So, just keep going on, learn from what you can learn, and see how this crisis can become your opportunity. Okay? In the recent 2 weeks, many things has happened, My father got a minor stroke, admitted into hospital. So I had to take care of him and study up on biology, medical science, all this to make sure he's good. So at the same time, I feel worried and anxious. Fear is also there. On top of that, right, last week, there's a guideline by Securities Commission that is a bit, scary to me, because when I read it, right, it says that people like us shouldn't be discussing or giving opinion about stocks, because if that cause any of our viewers to buy share, it can be classified as investment advice, and it's illegal to do that. So I find it very troublesome and very disturbing to me, because I don't know how to, face this situation. And that's why it's been a tough week for me, right? Dealing these two things at the same time. But now, after some time, after having more time to settle down, I start to accept a lot of things, and I'm no longer, being stressed or bothered by it. But now instead, I try to think, how can I live with this? And not only just live with this, but thrive, right? So with that, I hope, we can all grow together and have a great 2021 together. But if you want to help me to give you a better sharing, right? Because now I always want to try to be very careful. If you know anyone from Securities Commission, I really appreciate if you can refer them to me, because I tried contacting them to find out how my business can be 100% legal and compliant, so not to break any law in any way. But, I'm not getting any reply. So if you know anyone from Securities Commission, please refer them to me, right? Or send me their number, all right? So with that, I hope you guys can have a great new year. As always, I will give you a lot of great content, and I'm sure this year will be far better than last year, right? Despite all the bad things that's happening. Okay? So thank you, Sulaiha, for wishing my father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Elaine, right, for the compliment, right? Thank you, everyone. It's really, really, what we say, very encouraging to see your support. I'm always trying to do good for you, right? But sometimes there may be roadblock. But anyway, I'm sure we can encounter this together. Here's to a good 2021. Wish all of you will have a good investment result, much better than last year, and let's keep learning together. That's all for today's Facebook Live. Thank you for everyone who sent us stars, right? And your support really means a lot to us, right? Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for the warm wishes and kind words.